let's go through them because I'm really super excited about this. Again, this is an ASMR video. I guess you could call it ASMR. You don't have to look at me. You're not going to see me anyway, even if you look at it. You're just going to be looking at a static picture. This is a graphic that I put together of my 2 orders. I actually placed 2 orders, and they're going to put them together as one. Anyway. Aloha. I'm going to be talking about my second vendor purchase. Today is Sunday, August 10th. I made my second vendor purchase 10 days ago. As of the recording of this video, again, Sunday, August 10th, 3 p.m., the first vendor purchase that I made, which was to Sassy Girl Aroma, has not shipped yet. Now, it said the turnaround time was 6 to 8 weeks. That order went on July 8th, I believe it was. I'm not really checking it every day or anything like that because even after I get it, I'm not going to warm it for a while. Again, I'm still warming through a ton of Scentsy. And I'm not going to curse in this video. I have only been watching vendor videos, vendor wax review videos, I should say, because I haven't really watched any videos from vendors. But from what I have gathered, Lavender and Speckles, it is a husband and wife, I believe. They are Christian and they do put scripture on their wax labels. And I am going to respect that. I don't often talk about my own spirituality on my channel because I kind of feel like it's nobody's business and I choose to keep that stuff private. But I do have interests in many different religions. And so because they are Christian, I get the feeling that they might not appreciate me talking about their wax and using profanity. So I'm going to go ahead and hold that back. And I don't need a congratulations or an applause on that one. I shouldn't be cursing anyway. So anyway, I'm going to be talking about the order that I put in on August 1st. In the past 10 days, I have not had the chance to make this video because there has always been somebody in my home. And so right now, there's nobody in my home. There's no landscapers outside. My dog is walked. My air conditioner is off. And I did copy the scent notes. Now, this looks like a very small order to some people. As of today, again, Sunday, August 10th, I have been watching everybody with their Teddy Bees wax hauls because I guess they placed this order like in the middle of May. And everybody's getting them now. And oh my goodness, some of these orders were huge. I'm not judging. I'm jealous, if anything. There are some people that spent $400 and $500 on wax. Again, I am not judging. I am jealous. So instead of one J, it's another. So the one thing that I'm so super excited about with this one, other than the clamshells that I ordered, is this sampler bundle, this Cozy Fall pre-order, all things cozy bundle. Oh my God. I have always wanted a company. That's my chair squeaking. I've always wanted Scentsy to do this. They've never done this, except if you want to buy, testers. And listen, whatever. So for $30, you get this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You get 10 samples. I didn't even count them. So it's $3 each. And from what I've seen from previous Lavender and Speckles samplers, it's not just a cube of wax. It's maybe like 2 or 3 cubes of wax. I think it's like 3/4 of an ounce or something like that. But anyway, we're going to go through them. I did take a snapshot of what the bundle that they had all different bundles. They had bundles with I think it was marshmallow fireside. They had bundles that were mostly apple. They had bundles that were pumpkin. I chose the all things cozy bundle because you guys know me and my cashmere. I love everything cashmere. And there's a ton of cashmere in this bundle. And it's a sampler bundle, so it's not full wax cubes. Again, it's $30. Now, some of these are not going to be my jam, but I'm going to warm them all and I'm going to smell them all. And you never know. Sometimes you put your schnoz in that bag, and it smells different when you warm it than when you're smelling it cold. So Sweet and Smoky is Bonfire Nights, Toasted Marshmallow, a touch of cashmere cream. And then it says Amy M. I don't know who Amy M is. I'm going to slowly learn all these things, I guess. I just recently subscribed to Summer because everybody was talking about Summer. And then I just recently resubscribed to Chris, who now calls her channel something Books and Wax. So, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Anyway, I've only watched like 2 videos of her. And so I'm watching a video of hers and I'm not even listening to it. I'm just looking at it on my computer because everybody was home in my house. I'm totally babbling. Everybody was home in my house and I was just looking at it. I click on it. I'm like, holy moly, this girl lost a ton of weight. Congratulations. I hope that she's not sick or anything. I don't know the story behind it. But anyway, I went into the comments section and I said, hey, I'm just resubscribing to your channel because I was really checked out of the wax community for like 2 years, really a solid 2 years on YouTube. And I just want to let you know that you look great. And so I then click on the video when I'm on my way to work because I had saved it for later. And it turns out that it looks like I was entering into a giveaway contest that she was having. I didn't really mean to do that. But anyway, if I win that giveaway, I'm going to gift it to somebody else. I'm going to tell her to give it to somebody else because I really didn't mean to. Back to sweet and smoky. Bonfire Nights, toasted marshmallow, a touch of cashmere cream. And I guess that was, the choice was Amy M chose that one. Not exactly sure. Or she made this combination or something. I don't know. I've never smelled Bonfire Nights. I've never smelled anything from any wax vendor ever. So I'm wondering if it's like Bonfire Beach. Cozy cashmere blanket is woolen blanket, which I don't know if that's like Scentsy's woolly slippers. I don't know. Nutmeg and spice, which is okay in, little amounts. Marshmallow fireside, which I can handle if it's not too smoky. And then cashmere cream. So all of these sound like they're going to be right up my alley, but this one, soft cashmere and fig, are you kidding? Cashmere sugar and fruity harvest figs. This might absolutely knock my socks off. Now, what I assume is going to happen, because again, I'm only just touching into this community now. What I assume is that most of these sampler bundles are going to be available in a ready to ship or a pre-order very soon. So you get these samples, and I'm probably not going to get it until September. You get these samples and you get that taste, and then you order the big fat supply of it, right? So soft cashmere and fig is probably going to be right up my alley. Pink strawberries is also something that is really intriguing to me. Pink sugar, strawberry buttercream, marshmallow fireside, and sugar cookies. That's a little bit too bakery for me, and just as reading the notes, but you never know. Plum Cozy is cashmere plum. So now we've got cashmere cream. We've got a touch of cashmere cream. We've got cashmere cream, cashmere sugar, pink sugar, and then cashmere plum. So there's a theme here. All these things cozy, right? Plum Cozy is cashmere plum, vanilla surf, and marshmallow clouds. I don't know who Nicole L is. Vanilla surf. I'm wondering if that has salted caramel. I'm hoping, because surf is sort of ocean, and it's vanilla surf. So is the vanilla surf their version of vanilla waves, which wasn't really my jam? I'm not sure, but it's only 2 notes out of 3, so we'll see. Together is the best place to be. Is Wicked Vanilla Woods, and then in parentheses type. Does that mean dupe? I think that means dupe. Warm vanilla sugar and vanilla bliss. Don't know what vanilla bliss is. Again, don't know who Amy M is. Okay, cozy cookie waffles. I'm not gonna like this. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna like this. Sandalwood sugar cookie royale. Don't know what that is. Pumpkin pecan waffles. No. I will probably warm it. But I'm telling you right now, I won't like this. Anyway, strawberry clouds is strawberry pound cake, which I hear is very good. Icy vanilla woods, I guess that would be good. I love vanilla and I do like woods. And again, marshmallow clouds. And that's by Jenny D. Don't know who Jenny D is. Okay. Cozy Book Nook, flannel type. I assume that's like a laundry fragrance. Gentleman's Library, which I have had fragrances that smell like a library before, and I do appreciate those. Graduation was one of those. And then there was also a Harry Potter one. Was it the navy blue one? The navy blue from the Harry Potter collection, from not this one, but the one before that? Yes, I think that the blue one had a book smell. And then cashmere cedar, which is nice. I love cedar. I loved cedar cider for a little while. And then there was another cedar. What was it? Oh no, I'm thinking cider mill. But I felt like cider mill had cedar in it also. But I like redwood and cedar. And then there was another, rustic lodge had cedar in it too. Peppermint cashmere cookies is the last one. This one is super interesting sounding. Peppermint, cashmere cream, vanilla birch. So I don't know who Aaron M is. If you know who these people are, or if those people are you, comment below. That's just the sampler and bundle of samples thing, okay? Okay, I did place an order for 4 fragrances in 2 different sizes and bags. Okay, everybody tells me that there are some that I need to double the bags, a double bag. And so I bought 2 packs of 5 count. So I bought a thing of 10 bags. And maybe that'll be enough. Maybe it won't, but that's okay. I can order them off. And I've heard that the ones on Amazon are not so great. There's another website that sells the bags. Anyway, whatever. So there's 2 different sizes here. There's 6 count shapes, and then there's clamshells. The clamshells are smaller. The 6 count shapes, I think they said it's 7 ounces, 6 ounces, something like that. I don't remember, and it's okay. And then the clamshells are like the Scentsy clamshells. Like I think it's 6 cubes instead of 8, but the cubes are a little bit larger. Anyway, so I got vanilla sugar and rouge. I'm so looking forward to it. It's warm vanilla sugar and baccarat. Now, and then it says type. So I assume that sort of means dupe, but they're not allowed to say dupe. I'm not sure. So that sounds delicious. We've got Do You Play the Piano Forte? Now, I have no idea what the story is behind this. It sounds like there probably is a story behind this. It's antique shop, which is old books, warm sugar vanilla, pink sugar, and a hint of fireside marshmallow, which sounds already pretty complex in itself. Then there's also beach marshmallows, which I don't know what beach marshmallows means, because what's beachy about marshmallow? I will find all these things out. And a hint of tobacco rose. So I do like a leafy tobacco fragrance. It's kind of like a black tea fragrance, but a little bit sweeter. And sweet lavender tea. So this Do You Play the Piano Forte sounds so complex. I was seriously thinking about getting something larger than the 6 count shape, but I can't justify buying a huge thing if I don't know if I like it. By the way, this was supposedly inspired by Tony S., who I don't know who Tony S. is, and Charity Rose. We know who Charity Rose is. At least I do. And then I got a clamshell of Winter is Coming, because I am a Game of Thrones fan. But it's not, I don't care about the fragrance. I mean, I don't care about the title. I don't care about the look of the wax, whatever. Cashmere cream, snowflakes, and cashmere, and palo. Now, I don't know if I'm going to like this or not for sure, because I'm not a Palo Santo fan. The only time I've ever smelled Palo Santo wax is Scentsy's Palo Santo. And I absolutely hated Scentsy's. It smelled like an ashtray to me, but I'm willing to give it a shot because it's in so many of the cozy kind of fragrances. I have to give it a shot by somebody else, because life wax, the wax world does not stop with Scentsy. And if all these people are loving the Palo by other companies, then I have to give it a shot. Okay. And then I also got Cotton Candy Laundry, which, oh my God, who was it that recommended it? And I had to comment on their video and say, oh my God, I bought that today. I don't remember who it was, but somebody was talking about it. And they said, oh my God, this is so good. And I said, oh my God, I just ordered that. I'm so excited. And I'm so happy that she was saying that she loved it. And now I don't even remember who it was. Anyway, Cotton Candy Laundry is described as cotton candy and the Island Fresh Laundry. So I think I'm going to love that, because I love cotton candy and I love laundry. And then again, I bought the bags. So that order came to $51.60 plus $10 shipping, came to $61.60, which was a little bit over my budget. Oh, but wait, there's more. I went back and looked at the notes that I had been taking for the last month, and I don't remember who it was, but somebody had recommended Lavender and Speckles Pink Cashmere, because they said, that's the stuff for you. And I went, oh no, I already placed my order. And I said, it's okay. I'm just going to do another $10 in shipping. It's no big deal. But it turns out that if you place more than one order within a pre-order time frame, they combine your orders and then they refund you the shipping price for the second one or the third one or the fourth one. And I think that that is so respectful. I think that that is so amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And I said, you know what? I'm not just going to buy one extra. I'm going to buy two extra because there was one on my list. I made a list of like 20 or 25 because all these, they had put out a list of like 40 fragrances, I think. And they said, these are going to be in the pre-order. And I knew what my budget was going to be. So then I chose these 1, 2, 3, 4 fragrances plus the sampler bundle. Officers was in there. Now, I don't know the story behind why it's called Officers, but in my second order, I ordered a 6 count of Officers, which is root beer float, Palo Santo, and fireside marshmallow. I might not like this, but I have a feeling my husband is going to love it. My husband loves root beer float. He loves any kind of root beer fragrance. He loves cherry Coke. He loves Coca-Cola fragrances. And he also loves a fragrance by Scentsy called Sugar and Spice because that smells like Dr. Pepper. So I think that he's going to love that one. So I got 1 6-count shape of those. And then because everybody recommended it, I got 2 6-count shapes of the pink cashmere. So I don't have anything to chop, which is good. Because if you buy these big, loaves and not loaf, there's also tubs. You have to chop it. And sometimes people find the chopping very therapeutic. But like for my first go around, for the first year, I'm probably not going to buy something big enough that I have to chop. Okay. So I got 2 6-count shapes of the pink cashmere because I said, you know what? I'm not just going to buy 1 extra one and then make them do all this extra paperwork. I'm not even just going to buy 2 extra, batches. I'm going to buy 3. So I ended up spending $79 in total with the shipping. Okay. So it was $27.40 and then $51.60 and then $10 shipping. And then I got $10 off. So, and that's already been refunded to my account and everything. So I super duper appreciate that. The turnaround time, I think, is 4 to 6 weeks. I assume because that's what it was for Sassy Girl Aroma. But even if it's longer than that, it's okay. I'm going to be keeping this stuff in my closet in a cool, dark place, out of the sun, out of a high traffic area, and it's just going to kind of sit there. And it's not necessarily going to sit there for a year, but it's going to sit there until I make a dent in my Scentsy wax. So I have upped my game a little bit now that I'm sort of back into watching wax videos and stuff, and I am warming probably 3 or 4 bars a week. And to some people that sounds excessive. To other people that sounds like a Wednesday. But for me, that's a lot because, like I said in one of my other videos, I usually work 5 days a week. 1 week out of the month, I work 6 days a week. And if I'm not home, I'm not going to be changing out the wax. If nobody's home, I'm not going to be changing out the wax. But if I'm out for like 2 or 3 hours and I come back, which is what happens on my days off, then yes, I will be changing the wax. And like today, oh my God, today I put in such a terrible wax. I put it in at 8 o'clock this morning and I'm going to be taking it out around 4 o'clock in the afternoon and putting something else in because right now I'm sitting here and I'm not olfactory stimulated in a good way. I'm olfactory stimulated in a bad way. I hate the wax that I have, but we're going to talk about that in my empties video. Anyway, I hope everybody has a great day. If you ordered from Lavender and Speckles, let me know what you got. Did you order any of these things? And if you have smelled any of these things warmed, don't tell me what it smells like on cold because I really don't care. I care. I do care. But if you have warmed any of these, let me know how you like them. Let me know how long you think this stuff should sit in my cold, dark closet for. And I hope everybody has a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.
Subscribe to MetallicaMom for home fragrance reviews.